Hi viewers, welcome to Beginners Tech Road.
Enumeration type. So what is the enumeration type? So the enumeration type, we will simply call it as a enum type, is a value type. This also a value type defined by a set of named constants of the underlying integral numeric type. Okay, so we can define a set of named constants in the enumeration type. So that is the advantage usage of the enumeration types. I will give you more details with the examples here, as well as we are going to do a practice to understand even better how this enumeration type is useful and how we can use it. We will discuss. Here I will just give you a brief to quick understanding. Okay, how we can declare this type, enumeration type. Here we are going to use enum keyword. Enum is abbreviated for a enumeration type. So enum keyword you need to use. Same way how we use it to create a class type, declare a class type. Same way, instead of a class name, we are class keyword, we are going to use a enum keyword. But the body, it is a different if you look at. So this is the enum and color is the type we are defining. So this is the color is the type of enum type. Similar way earlier how we looked at like a employee is a type with the class type, that is a class, using a class, that is the one of the custom user defined type. Similar way here the color also is one of the type, it is a enumeration type. And then what we said, we can define a set of named constants. So these are the set of named constants like color, red, multiple you can separate with the comma. You can keep how many you want. So color, red, green, blue, like that we can give a named constant, set of named constants for that type. The color type have, these are the constant named constants, red, green, blue. If you do like this what we said, this all going to be underlying with some integral numeric type. Okay, so how it is like, if you see by default the associated constant values of enum numbers are of type int. Okay, we didn't specify anything, so these is the named constants. This will be having internal integral numeric type. Okay, that what type numeric we have, integer, long, decimal, float, like that, so many types we have numerical types. So if you do, how in this case what type it takes, we didn't specify any specifically what type it is. So in that case the default, it will be treated as a integer type, int type. If you want to specify your own type, you can specify like that, colon long. After the color you need to just put colon long, so that will be a long type. But whatever you are going to mention, you should mention only a numeric type. You should not mention here string, bool, something. It should be a numeric type only. It allows only for a numeric type. For enumeration, constants underlying whatever the constant value, if you see, that should be a numerical type. Default will be a integer type. If you want like a long, if you want, you can specify by using the colon. So that is that. And what is the values? Okay, fine. We understood the value will be a integer numerical type. Then we didn't specify any value. What will be the value? If you see, as per above example, by default associated constant values of enum members as below. Red will be 0, green will be 1, blue will be 2. Nothing but if you see, it start from like an index, how we discuss, it start from 0. So the automatically in the sequence, first one will assign 0, second one will assign 1, third one will assign 2, fourth one if you add will assign 3. Like that automatically default it will be giving a numerical value starting from 0. If you want something different, even we can do, we will discuss about that. Similar way, explicitly to specify a integral numeric type, we can use like this. Okay, even here I written in a multiple lines, even you can put continuously also without the line break also. Okay, this is just for a readability. If it is a very small things, even if you want to use like in a single line also, you can use like this. So this is the specifying specifically if you want other than integer type. We will see if you want to give a different value, how we can do. Same integer value, but if you want to give a different value, you can give for one or all, you can give. Example, if I give green equal to 20, how you can give your own value? By using same equal 20. So I just given green equal to 20. Now in this case, what happens? What value will come to this? What value will come to this? If you look at, again, it's like a mixed. It starts from default, then accordingly whatever you assigned, based on that it will do a numbering assigning. How it will be, if you see here, red will be 0. Default, it starts from 0, right? So red will be assigned 0. Green, usually if you didn't assign any value, it will be 1, but you assigned as a 20, so that green will be 20 only, then blue will become 21. Why? Because the previous, it's depending on the previous. The next series will be continuing depending on the previous. So that previous is 20, so that blue will become 21. If you add one more, it will become 22. It will be like that, the numbering. So this is why this numbering to identify internally, even to get the value also. So this is the named constant. Red is a named constant, that's all. There is no anything, it's a constant. If you want to get some values also with that constant, that only numerical values you can get. That is what this use of this numbers. Okay, how we will use that numbers, all I will explain. But how the numbers assigning and how the named constants we can define for a enumeration type, that all you understand with this discussion. Okay, now suppose if I give all three different, yeah, you can give like red 10, green 20, blue 30. Now automatically red will be 10, green will be 20, blue will be 30. So like that, you can leave as a default assignment, like from starting from 0, or you can leave the default for a few, and you can set for few your own value, so that the next will be continuing from that value. So like that, various ways you can do it. Fine. So we discussed declaring a type here. So how we can declare a variable using this type? How we can do? Same way how the classes we declared and we created object, and how we know like a integer data type or long data type, how we can define a variable and how we can assign a value to that variable. Same way even for enum type also, how we can do. See, let we check it. Same here also, to declare a variable. Example, same type name and then variable name. How we use like a int and variable name. How we use like a class type, anything like employee, variable name. Nothing but for employee as a class type, so that we will, instead of variable name, we will say like object. Is that also variable only for an object variable? A variable for object, like that. So but whatever it may be, it's going to be a variable only. So like that, same. This my color one variable is nothing but a type of color. Is nothing but it's an enumeration type. This way you can declare. After declaring, if you want to assign a value, this way you can assign my color one equal to, how we can see, color dot red. So this is the enum name, enumerated type name, and this is the constant value. So directly like color dot red, color dot green, like that. This is the assigning the value to this variable. This is a color enumeration type. So similar way, in a single line, declaring, assigning, if you want to do, same like how we learned about the primitive data types, same way here also. So color, my color 2 equal to color dot green. Okay. To access, same directly color dot red, color green, like that we can use to access by using a dot, like a type name dot that constant, named constant, like that. Suppose if you want to get that number, associated number, how you can do? It's like a casting. Using the casting, you can use. Example, int color number. I declared a int data type. The variable is color number. For this, if I want to assign a green color number, so you need to cast to integer. So color dot green, so that you can cast to integer.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel for more videos.